are you doing here?
Hi, I'm here just waiting for my idols to show up.
Okay. So have you met anybody?
And I'm waiting for them to show up. Can you please get off the toilet so I can wait for some important people?
You don't know who I am, I'm Stephan.
Oh, you are Stephan. Oh man, I'm waiting for you the whole time.
So welcome, Juggy, to Belgium.
Thank you very much. I like the event very, very much.
Juggy, we're at JavaPolis. It's the best place to meet your idols.
So how about if you get off of here and go do an interview then? Would you like that?
So let's do it. Sure, no problem.
So, you are the great Stephan. Man, what about that idea of the bathroom thing?
That was cool, wasn't it?
Oh, that was great. Okay guys, so we are here with Stephan from the BeJUG at the JavaPolis event. And hey, this is a Java Users Group event, and it's an impressive event. Tell us a little bit about it.
So, we started the Belgium Java Users Group, well, I started it in '97. And it was really to meet other Java developers out there. And it gradually actually grew and more people started attending the conferences and so on. And actually we were like, a lot of us were going to Java 1 every year. But it's so expensive for Europeans to go to Java 1.
Yeah, it is.
It is. So we said like, well, why not just move Java 1 to Europe and start our own small conference? Yeah. But not with 2,000 euros entrance fee, but like with a small, low entrance cost. So we started that in 2001, and every year it's been growing more and bigger and better and so on, until now, after 5 years, we're like with a small 3,000 people from 50 different countries all over Europe. So it's
That's
really
very,
fun.
very cool. Yeah, there's a lot of very, very good Java speakers come from all over the world for the conference. Do you have a lot of local speakers too?
Yeah, we try to get this balance where we also have at least, not half, but maybe like 40% is from Europe. Because we also need to give a platform for European speakers to have like some exposure. Right? So we have a few people from Belgium, and we have quite some number of developers from around Europe. That's great, right?
Very cool, yeah, that's great. And what about your user group? What kind of activities do you do here?
Yeah, so with the user group, so the climax of the year is JavaPolis. But we do organize other events throughout the year. So we have free workshops or free seminars, of which on average 100 to 300 people attend.
That's cool.
And that's very locally, so it's really for Belgians, more or less. But because we speak 3 languages, we organize our events all in English. So other people, non-Belgians, are also very welcome from France or Germany or whatever.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. And
So you guys here have a very large problem with the language, or you always use English?
yeah, we always use English. That's the best compromise.
That's very cool, because jugs all over the world are doing a lot of effort to translate materials for their own language. So you guys here don't have the problem then?
Well, we do, I mean, but we often speak 3 languages. Like we speak French to one person, we speak Dutch to the other, and before you know it, we compromise to English. So often in the case, you really use English on a day-by-day basis.
That's very cool. And you have this very big, very well organized Java user group. What kind of advice can you give to a lot of people that just started a user group, or that have small local user groups that want to grow? What kind of advice you can give them?
That's a very good question. There's different things you need to do. One thing is that you need to create a steering group, so at least you have different people who can support you. So it's not really one person. You need to have one guy who or girl who can drive it a bit, who can really push everybody in a certain direction. But if you can start delegating a bit as well, so one person can be responsible for that or whatever, that's a very important thing. So start a steering group with neutral people. Don't have just only companies in there. There should be neutral people in the group. And have that as a basis. That's the first thing. Then continuity, very important. A lot of jugs start with a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm, But you need to make sure that you actually continue, not for 1 month, for 1 year, but really start doing this over a long period. And if you really have that stamina to do this year by year by year, it will just grow organically, and it will become, you know, an independent user group with a bit of funding from sponsors and so on, and then you can really do what you want. Yeah? You don't become pressurized by 1 or 2 companies.
That's very good.
You have to be independent. That's very important.
Yeah, that's very cool. And is it hard to be an independent user group?
It is hard. I mean, there's so many companies involved, so you're constantly dancing on a, how do you call it, on a rope which hangs like from one to the other side. So you do put a lot of effort in there to make everybody happy, right? So you have to be neutral. That's why if you have a steering group and from different companies and so on, you have this neutrality within the steering community.
That's very cool. That's a very good idea. And we had here this event, I would say maybe 15 or 20 user groups?
Yeah, 21 to be exact.
21 Java user groups. That's very cool. And what are these groups doing together?
So the nice thing about JavaPolis is that at least we see each other at JavaPolis. So you can put a face, or you can link a face to a name. Yeah. So just being together is already very stimulating.
Yeah, I love to meet you in person.
Yeah, me too, Juggy. So that's really great. And then you can change emails and instant messaging ideas, and maybe from that level, organically, at least people can start communicating. I mean, that's the first step towards hopefully more a one voice type of strategy. Right?
That's very good. And
however, hold on, Juggy.
Yeah.
One of the problems we have is, of course, in Europe, we're fragmented in languages.
Oh, so that's the language problem we were talking before.
Yes, we do have a language problem. So we have Belgium, who speaks 3 languages, but we have like 50 other languages in Europe. So that is a bit of our handicap towards maybe Brazil or towards America, is that people do not always speak fluently English.
That's right.
So
yeah,
that slows down the harmony between the different JUGs in Europe.
Well, that's a problem that user groups all over the world have.
Yes.
And somehow it has to be dealt with, I guess. So do you think that for Java developers, being able to speak English and read English is very important?
Yeah, it does help to be more transparent. I know it's not that easy, but it does help to at least build some bridges towards the other communities. Yes, I think so. And if you look at the internet, I mean, the majority is in English. If you look at the books, the Java books, the majority are written in English.
Yeah.
So we just need to continue that path, I think.
That's right. So we are here on the last day of JavaPolis, and you're probably very, very tired for all your effort during this week. Looking back, what are the thing that you liked most for this year JavaPolis?
The enormous positive vibes that you get out of the conference, that recharges my battery to go to do it another year and so on. Just meeting all these people, talking about technology, and you learn so much in 1 week. So many things that you see that you don't know, that you can't find in books sometimes. So it's more the social thing for me. It's more the networking and so on. That's for me more important really than the talks, because often the talks, if you get the right books or whatever, you can get or go to the website, you can get the information. But seeing the people, meeting them, giving them a hand and so on, I think that's where I get a lot of satisfaction out.
That's right. That's why the JavaPolis mantra is that a better place to meet your idols, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So next time I'll try to meet you outside of Bethel, okay?
Yeah, please do. Because it was a bit embarrassing, right?
Yeah, I agree. I'm not going to do that again.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, guys. So this is Juggy for the Java User Groups community. And thanks a lot, Stephan. Congratulations for your event.
Thank you.
You're doing a wonderful work that Java User Groups all over the world will love to follow.
Perfect. Glad to help.
Okay. Bye-bye. Thanks for listening.
Bye.